Okay, this is the reassemble of the 7615 after it's been stripped. What we'll start with now is the bolt group. Take your bolt of the rifle, place it in the carrier, like so. The back of the bolt, see two holes. These need to line up where the cutout and the shroud is. And the hole that has had a bit of polishing surface done on it, we'll need is where you place your pin back through. But what we need to do first is place the firing pin spring back in like that, then the firing pin, and you'll notice there's a small bevel on it there. What that does is acts against the pin and keeps the entire firing pin assembly inside the bolt. So what we do is place that small pin back into its hole with the angled edge orientated to a similar direction as the fall metal on the bolt, and then push the firing pin in and give it a tap. Of course. Okay, you'll notice I've hit this small pin in, and I've got it down to relatively close to the metal surface of the bolt. It'll need to be pushed in a little bit further. I do this with a cold chisel, something similar. A couple of sharp taps will get it flush with the metal surface, because you won't be able to cycle your bolt until this is flush. Once it's flush with the metal surface, then you can move the bolt through the carrier like that. Take your file that I mentioned earlier and just give it a quick file finish. There's nothing wrong with taking a bit of metal off here. All this does is smooths it with the back of the carrier and ensures a slick cycle of operations for the weapon. Okay, that'll do for now. Once your firing pin and bolt moves correctly inside and out the carrier, you can now put your cam pins back in. You'll notice that you have a large cam pin side and a small cam pin side. They obviously correspond with those cam pins. Line up the raceway through the hole, place your cam pin in on both sides, and it really is as simple as that. The bolt will now be orientated correctly to go inside the breech of the barrel and move in and out of the receiver. Okay, now we'll take our barrel, orientate it back in to our bolt group like so, and ensure that it will cycle inside like that, and it does. Now we'll take our slide extension, make sure that the threaded side is towards the barrel mounting bit there, and place it in. Correction, you need to do this before placing your barrel in. And I just lost the cam pin there, and that just shows how easily they fall out. So keep a good eye on them. Okay, try it again. Once that's inside and you're happy with how your barrel is orientated to your bolt, which is obvious once you get it mounted like that, you can now slip it back inside your receiver. Simply find the hole in the raceway and slide it back inside your receiver like that. It's pretty obvious once you pull one apart. It's not a dark art. And then you can start screwing up your slide extension like that. Here's pause.